What's up, guys? Eat, Breathe, Race here, joining you for a summary of what happened in Race 7 of the Formula 1 2018 schedule. It was in Canada. Going into it, we were expecting to see Lewis Hamilton and the Mercedes-Benz team really take off out the gate, and they've been known to be strong at this track. It's their type of track, high speed, flowing turns. It is a GP Grand Prix circuit, unlike the previous one track we were just out, which is Monaco. Um, but out the gate, we did see a Red Bull. Unfortunately, it wasn't the one of Daniel Ricciardo. It was Max Verstappen with a point to prove. A lot of people have been critiquing him on his crashing. Unfortunately, that's what it is. You know, you're on the pedestal of automotive racing. You're one of the youngest drivers, and you are one of the most talented drivers to come across in a while. And that means there's a lot of pressure and expectation on you to grow and progress and learn from mistakes. So one of his comments was that he's going to headbutt the next person by asking the question. I thought that was kind of funny. That really has nothing to do with racing. But so yeah, you know, he was on top Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, whatever their practice schedules are. And unfortunately, though, the last practice, once it comes to qualifying, that's when Ferrari and Mercedes tend to turn it up and have the advantage over Red Bull. And that's what happened. It was Sebastian Vettel to come through with a flying lap to put him on pole position, followed by Valtteri Bottas and Max Verstappen. And then it was Lewis Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, and then Kimi Räikkönen. So those are really the 6 people we're going to look at on a regular basis, race in, race out. Team Mercedes, Team Ferrari, and Team Red Bull. Those are the leaders of this league. So let's get to the race. Vettel's main goal is to get out and just have the clean air in front and control this race from the front, and that's exactly what he does. We saw Valtteri Bottas show a little, getting a little fatter on the start and trying to defend from Max Verstappen, who tried to make a move on the outside, and unfortunately, this is racing. He got kind of pushed out wide, but that's racing. It is what it is. And other than that, the top 6 stayed in that position for quite a long time. There was a safety car in the beginning, and it was from Brandon Hartley and Lance Stroll, who's a Canadian native. So unfortunately, they got into each other. Someone was on the outside. There's a racing accident. It's a tight track. They got a little airborne. You can visit my Instagram, Eat, Breathe, Race, to see pictures of that. Other than that, the race just went on. The same thing. The only thing that I can say happened is Lewis Hamilton lost 1 position to Daniel Ricciardo, all due to pit stop strategy. Other than that, Mercedes was on a motor that was due for a change. It had 7 races on it, and so they were kind of making sure they could bring it home, just trying to do the damage limitation to come home with the points. I will say I'm interested to say, not just in F1, but this year, racing is close. I'll go into a bunch of different videos. This video is just for F1, but we are looking at a battle in the making to the wire. 7 races down. Not many points separate the championship. They keep going back and forth. Vettel has 3 wins. Ricciardo has 2. Hamilton has 2. So it's going to be interesting to see who's next up to win. And this is the mid-season. So we're going to see a lot of... we don't want to see, but the teams have to look out for fatigue failures, anything that can surprise them during these races coming up. And we're going to need to see Ferrari step up their reliability. They was looking something like this last year, not as close, not as competitive, but Ferrari just didn't have the reliability to last throughout the season, which kind of gave Mercedes the championship. They had a couple failures, crashes, turbos, the whole shebang. So we're hoping that Ferrari can keep the competition close, the reliability up, and bring it to Mercedes for a close finish between two great drivers, two great teams with a lot of history. And I can't wait for the next race. It's going to be pretty tight. I believe it's going to be 5 races in the next 6 weeks. Tracks like Silverstone. I don't know. Let me look it up real quick. What we got here? French Grand Prix coming up next. Circuit Paul Ricard. Come on, go to the next. Oh, then Red Bull, then Silverstone, then Germany, which is Hockenheim. Yeah, man, we got a lot of, and then ends up August 26th. Let's see, 1, 2, July. Okay, no, it won't be then. But we're gonna go to the summer break is coming up, and let's see. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 5 races out of the 6 are very important for every driver, but especially for Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel. Then Ricciardo has a chance if he can sneak a win in there and he can really show up and say, hey, the two races I won were not a fluke. I'm here to compete. Going into summer break with the lead is definitely an advantage to have going into Spa when we come back after that summer break. So I look forward to keeping up with you guys. There'll be more videos to come. I'll do stuff like this. I figure go live more often, kind of get out there and not be so scripted. And just go off the top of the dome, because that's what I'm going to try. So I thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We got a lot of racing to come up. It's a great year in racing between MotoGP, World Rally, and F1. I'm going to post another video coming up about World Rally. And if you're interested in that, it's going to be up in just a second. Thanks. Take care.